And that segues perfectly into the sort of the next section, and that is the fully modern firms that are able to sort of embrace all of the modern methodologies that can really help them to scale. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what and what we can help them with as well. And so I'll kick this off. And one of the things that it's still they're embracing it, but there's still a bit of hesitancy because of that where they come from, their traditional roots. But the first step is showing them that for our firm is showing them that they can pay for traffic, and it can and leads and sales, and it can be profitable. That's a big revelation, because Alex, to your point, if they've dipped their toe into more digital, they've done SEO, and put some eggs in that basket, saying, well, why do I need, I can just do SEO, can't I? And I don't need to pay for traffic. So it's kind of like that. That's a bit of a stumbling block. And so what we do is we put together a profit projection, and we show the firm how we can drive very targeted traffic and get in front of the exact keywords that align perfectly with the services that firm is selling, and then dial the whole thing into profitability with AI and smart strategies and so on, and do things that SEO can't do. One, SEO can never be at the top of the search results. The paid results are always up there, and the majority of the traffic on those keywords comes through the top, where the paid results are. Two, SEO isn't and PPC, they work together. It's actually been shown that if you're in the search, the organic results and the paid results simultaneously, that your conversion rate goes up in each. So they help each other. But if you only stick in the SEO, your competitors are going to put ads above you and eat your lunch. So it's something that they really need to understand and embrace, that it can be done. It can be done profitably. It's hard to do, but we're certainly doing it. And it can be done at a very high ROI, into the hundreds of percent return on investment. So I'll throw it over to you guys to talk about some of the other aspects of a modern approach to growing a firm.
Well, Aaron, PPC is one channel of a modern approach to generating new business, right? And PPC can be very effective. What we see with PPC is you put together this forecast, and you got CMOs, heads of growth, CEOs going, no way, that's impossible. And we're like, that's not impossible, right? Fortune 500 companies have been doing this all along. It's now possible for mid-market and smaller firms. It wasn't before because the technology is accessible. You've made it accessible. But it is possible. SEO is super important. No one says throw out SEO and just do PPC. But a big challenge there is, how do we produce enough content that is meaningful to our audience? But when we start hitting SEO, PPC, events, webinars, channel partner programs, we start driving a lot of qualified traffic. And that's where automation really comes in. We need to automate both marketing and sales processes in a really consistent way, so that marketing, sales, and your partners can be a lot more effective with the conversations they have, and doing a lot less of sending emails and texts and LinkedIn messages, all the things that it takes to actually build a relationship. So this is where you have tools like HubSpot, Salesforce and Pardot, Microsoft Dynamics, and a lot of automated marketing and sales solutions, right? So leveraging technology. But you can't get away from people. And Neil, I love how you talk about strategy in general. How do you strategically think about qualified leads, but also capacity? And what are people actually going to do? What do partners how do you get partners to actually want to talk to qualified leads?
Yeah. I think as I'm hearing y'all talk, we're talking a lot about traditional versus modern, right? But it's also their journey that they're on, right? It's they've got to start with the blocking and tackling, and then we kind of hire originators and we kind of figure it out on the marketing front. And then we get to this point where we've got all of our digital marketing campaigns. We're pairing that with really interesting webinars and content. And then we've got this automated marketing technology that's helping us manage all of this that is coming in. But then we need somebody to quarterback it. Mm-hmm. And so we need a salesperson. We need a professional business developer that is in there, that is taking all of this information and taking all of these leads that are coming in, all these opportunities, managing it, and then getting it out there to the partners to helping them get them to the finish line, right? Get them whatever these potential clients need. And then how can that person and BD, when we look at the origination versus enablement, they become pure enablement. So now I'm in the office with my, however many CPAs that I'm working with, and I've got a handful of partners that I'm working with. And so I'm managing the inbound coming in. I'm building the teams around it. I'm making sure that the proposals are done. I'm making sure that they're qualified opportunities. We're putting our best foot forward. We've got the right messaging. We understand what their needs and problems are, and are we the solution? And then we're helping guide that. But then I'm also, as an enabler, I'm helping them activate their networks. Right. I'm helping them go and get referrals. I'm helping them stay in front of people. I'm helping them build their plan and helping coach through some of those things. And so when I think about the modern firm and how it's growing, and we can take some of the stuff we've learned from large organizations and companies that have super robust sales teams, and they are sales organizations, but how can we build something that makes sense for accounting? And I think we're headed in the right direction, but business development needs to become enablement.